Hi guys, so going to review, as you all may know, next weekend we have the beautiful Jaguar XJR-9. This is the next prize car, and as far as we can tell by the information out there, is that the required cars for the final, as of now, will be 2001 cars, which means, sorry, I forgot to turn off the non-prize cars, turn on non-prize cars, which means we are left with a rather small collection of cars to choose from, which in a way I guess I understand what Hutch is doing. So, you know, such powerful car, you know, they're reducing, they're, you know, letting people focus more on the fact, you know, whoever's got legendaries, which none of them are that great, to be fair. I think the R-Turbo has a good MRA, and like most cars with good MRA, it's got, you know, it takes about 2 years to get from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Then I can't recall if the CC8, the Koenigsegg, is good or not. The Murcielago is definitely not amazing. The 911 Turbo takes 4 years to get to from 0 to 60. The GT2 Widowmaker, it's an okay car. I've one of my first finished epics, which I did at 323. So unless I've got hairpin racing or slalom, yeah, it's useless because the 233 will win in almost all cases. I do not own the Chevrolet Z06, although I do have a nice Corvette collection, but this one I think I've won it back when we had the other RQ, but yeah, it was a low RQ, so I ended up fusing it, but it was 2 years ago, so I can't recall. The Spiker, I think's got a decent MRA, 90 something, if I'm not mistaken. Again, a gazillion years. The Jaguar is a pretty good car. I've got 2 of the Vanquishes. I think this is going to be fairly important if it's drags with the dry asphalt. But for some reason, I'm thinking they might throw a curveball in, you know, some dirt around, because I've recently won my 3rd Corsa. So we can go here, my cars. So yeah, I've won my 3rd Corsa, which I haven't used as food for anything. Although, you know, my 2nd one has just been waiting for a while, 323 to be finished. And I have also won a 2nd GT2, which I did fuse, and that was recently as well. But you know, I just thought it was such a useless car that I might as well use it for food. So yeah, but for now, the prize cars in the qualifiers are the Jaguar XKR, which, as I said, pretty good car. Then I can't recall, oh, I think it's the BMW M3 convertible. It is the Acura Type R, and then I believe it's the Crossfire Concept and the Integra GSR. These are the prize cards for the qualies. We don't have anything for the prelims, but I'm assuming it's going to be something. If this is the requirement, 2001, and Hutch is not doing a new way of curveballs, so we don't actually know what's going on. Which they could do something. Prelims is 2001 cars, and then qualies are it's 2001 cars as prize cars, and then for the prelims could be 2005, and then the final would actually be 2001 to 2005, something like that. But I'm fairly sure with the new release coming up, the new update coming up, I'm fairly sure they haven't focused on this. They've been focused more on getting it to work properly. So I think it's going to be quite interesting. I was saving some epics to fuse for this final. Got 5 epics waiting to be fused into a legendary. 3 of them, and then 2 waiting for something else. And I had 9 ultras, and I also need, my slots. I've got 23 rares. So yeah, I was just waiting for requirements to then start clearing up a bit of garage space, but I don't think I'm gonna do it, although it would be a great addition since I've got the LC2, I've got the 962C, I've got the Mazda, so the next Group C car, and the only one missing would be the Jag, but don't think it's gonna happen unless the finals have rain, in which case, which would make sense. Again, if we go down to decades and years, and we go to 2001, all cars, collection, non-prize cars. It would make sense in a way, because then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the legendaries are 4-wheel drive, and just 1 that's not 4-wheel drive. But then epics, the epics, everything is rear-wheel drive. Most of the ultras are, but then you've got the X-type, which it's a rain specialist. So yeah, I guess they could be, adding some rain to the event, but still probably end up adding, speed tracks where I think they're rough, the hoof, and if there's a test ball, these 2 will be kings. Rain, fast track, the hoof is going to absolutely obliterate everybody. And if there's test balls or any fast dry track, the King's Egg is going to be king. So I'm going to do another video and post the 2 together once today's events are finished. I'm not doing great. The Peugeot, I've never opened the Peugeot pack, so got fairly bad hands. Been using it to farm because I'm trying to get to 2.5 by the end of next week for the update, which I probably, even though we don't have the weekly event, which it's always a great bonus of 50k. around 50k. I'm not gonna. I think I'm going to surpass the 2.5 million cash to spend on ceramic packs, which I'll do a video of if you guys want to watch it. Daily events, you know, I always farm this event anyways. You know, my hand would be this, and then ending up. I like to use this card because I've had it for a long time. I actually even fused some. Yeah, I've had it for 580 days, 611 races. I think I fused, it was a desperate fuse for some final, which, you know, didn't help in any way. Got a few cards like that, especially in the beginning. Now this is now my hand to you know, slowly climb up to probably 2-3 to avoid the 10 the extra 10 trophies added to my trophy count. So this is kind of how I normally do. I just normally farm daily because, you know, my hands are never anything decent to fight for T1. I think in, well, what are we now? 809 days, I've won daily twice. So yeah, that is my thing. Peugeot, again, because I don't have a great hand, I farmed. Mercedes, don't have a great hand, so I've been farming. This week has not been great for me. Can't recall now what was what finished yesterday, but I know I didn't. Oh, that was the. Yeah, I forgot to play the last minutes of the carbon fiber pack. I was fighting for second. Sat down to have dinner, and when I came back, I got third place. So yeah, I got a ceramic. It was a double super rare, which I actually sold both because I don't have any more free space and I'm saving money. So unless it's something really nice like a epic or a legendary, I'll just, you know, I've just been selling all my cars. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys again in a few minutes once the qualifiers are out, with, you know, hands, and see what we can use and where we could do the first 5 races and see where we land. Okay, talk to you guys soon.